against John Bowl. Ready to go, and the Knights control. Burks to Folks. Got it to John Bowl. He got the basket, and he's going to the line to try to complete a three-point play.
Here by the Aggies, but you got to give Folks credit. Got into a little penetration, was able to get it to his big 7-2 center.
There goes A&M getting in their full-court press. They got John Bowl loose beneath the basket. And he little step-back one-hander. Got it to fall. John Bowl has the first 5 points for the Knights. Pop Isaacs to Dominguez. A&M gets ready to sub in one player. Ryland Griffin kick out to Aggie to Dominguez. This is what he wants to do, shoot the three. That's why.
Texas A&M doing a great job with head and shoulder fakes so far. They've been able to either get some penetration or a better shot, and that was Ruben Dominguez right there. Created that shot with the simple head and shoulder fake.
Demas Folks to Bowl. That's way out there from Kugel. That's why he scores 20 a game.
He's been shooting the lights out so far this season, that's for sure.
Dominguez got that deflected. Nice defense by Jordan Burks. Under 14 minutes to go in the first half of this Aggie possession. Open look, Holloway. Front iron, kind iron. Federico was open for a moment, cutting to the basket. Agee, that's well off the mark, but an offensive rebound. Hill wants to try a three. He got it! Nothing but the bottom of the net. Pop Isaacs to Marcus Hill. No good on a three ball. A&M has run down plenty of offensive rebounds already. They're getting second looks at it, and they're making them pay. Pop Isaacs that time. None by UCF.
You saw that little look down real quick with his head. Just
cost him the rest of his season. Loose ball. The Aggies had it for a moment. This is going to create an open look for Carmelo Pacheco. Shakari Lane, North Alabama transfer, slice into the basket.
Especially, I think, Texas A&M with some of those easier looks than I think UCF has had. I'm sure Coach McMillan's not happy with this shot percentage.
Zach Clements wants a three. He got fouled, and he'll try to make it 4. Isaacs, front iron. That got to the top, but it didn't go over the backboard. And when it came down, Zach Clements was there. No reason to think they won't when the 2026 NCAA tournament rolls around. Nice feed down low.
But that's, you know, the strategy of Texas A&M. It's no mid-range shots because most teams would have pulled up and taken that little 10 to 12 foot jump shot. And here's another turnover by Texas A&M.
Off and running. Folks hit the three. Now Kugel wants to go to the basket. He's 1 of 5 from the floor. Can't leave Folks open.
Yeah, Johnny Dawkins called that timeout.
A&M 9 of 11 from the stripe. UCF 4 of 5. Open look for Parker, and he buried it. 1 point game with 1:30 to go until half. UCF can grab the lead. Pacheco for 3-0, but the bottom of the net.
Get some penetration, you get some help with Ryland Griffin. Comes off his man, and Pacheco just knocks down that wide open three.
Dribbling, got to get rid of it. Shot clock at 5. Clements got to the basket. Got that layup to drop. Has been a prolific scorer. Bowl got a defender in the air, went right under him. Last year, these two were tied at halftime as well in Orlando. UCF would go on to win that game by 3 points.
A similar run last year by UCF.
Rashawn Agee, the leader of this team. Dominguez, the three-point shooter of this team, gets hot again off the back iron. Isaacs has 2 nights on him. And Bowl takes it away. 3 ball, nothing but the bottom of the net. Game has been tied 4 times. We've had 7 lead changes. Isaacs for three. He got that to fall. We're trading threes at the moment. Zach Clements, 8 points, driving, kick out. Three ball, Marcus Hill. Google leading scorer for the Knights, 20 a game. He's 1 for 7 from the floor, and now he's in foul trouble. He has 3 fouls, and Burks fires away again from long range. Nice cut to the basket. Zach Clements is having a night, and A&M has a new largest lead. One of them is Kugel, another one's Bowles, who leads them in scoring. Chris Johnson also has 3 fouls for the Knights. Holloway against Cambridge, wants to take him, goes into the key. Oh, that's nice. Retrieves it. Cut to the basket, Agee baseline, and he's going to the line to try to add one more.
Ryland Hill around Rashawn Agee, curls around him, and then Agee just goes straight to the basket, slips the screen.
Dominguez, he wants 3. Back iron, no good. Pacheco, the rebound. The Knights bring it up the floor. They want the alley-oop. Burks will drop that in. Slow start to the game. Alley-oop by the Knights to Burks. Agee got a defender to go right by him, and that made it easy.
When you have shooters on the outside around the three-point line, that inside in the lane gets wide open.
Now Fulks, famous Fulks all the way to the basket. The one guy that can help you is Ruben Dominguez if he heats up. He's got a couple of threes tonight. Shot clock running low, front iron on a 3-ball. Rebound, and Burks is on a run out. He may have a throwdown, and he does. Burks has 13 points.
You get that long rebound off of a missed 3. That's what happens a lot of times. Bucky McMillan will tell you he sends everybody to the offensive boards, and he knows he's going to give up some of those every game.
Drive and a kick out. Dominguez got around a defender. Well, Bucky McMillan, he doesn't like those mid-range shots. He can shoot the 3. He hadn't done it a whole lot.
Because it started with the nice head and shoulder fake, and again, he did what he had to do, took it to penetrate. They stopped him, but he was still wide open. And sometimes, you know, even though you say those things.
Themis Fulks, alley-oop, and that is well executed. Score in a hurry. Here's the alley-oop.
Yeah, but Fulks beat the defense in the backcourt.
A&M in a hurry. Kick out. Open look. Nothing but the cords from Josh Holloway. And Jordan Burks had it for a moment. Gave it to Themis Fulks. Burks has it back. He's kind of been hot from long range. He's going to try another one. And Burks
close to being set. You saw his teammates, he did a little fake, then he kind of got him locked. Well, yep, I don't think you teach your feet to be like that for a 3-point shot.
A little contact on the Fulks drive when he got cut off by Isaacs. John Bull playing with 4 fouls, got a putback. Themis Fulks bringing it up, getting a pick. And that's not who you want out there if you're the Aggies. That is good. Have allowed them to slip away. They don't want it to haunt them by the time this one's over. Tipped open. Burks, that's not who you want to leave open. And this time, he got the kind iron. The Knights within 2. Step around by Holloway. Good move. Fulks being guarded by Holloway. Kugel, that's the right time for him to get going. Likely going to go under 6 minutes left with this Knights possession. We will. Kugel trying to work on Holloway. They're going to go to him now, and he's showing you why. The Aggies 90% exactly. UCF 91%. Clements going all the way. May have gotten tripped, no call. Here come the Knights. Trying to get an open look. Pacheco has one, buried it, and it's a 5-point UCF lead.
And really, this momentum's changed once UCF started really trying to put more pressure in the backcourt, and it took A&M out of the rhythm they had gotten into.
Aggies need an answer. We go under 5 to play. And going to the basket to give them that answer is Marcus Hill.
Nice ball movement by the Knights.
Student section trying to urge the Aggies on here at Reed Arena. Pacheco got a defender in the air, got an open look. It's an 8-point Knight lead.
Very disappointed Reed Arena right now here in College Station. And that's a big shoe.
He's playing without it. Pacheco, did he just put the dagger in?
The shooters to get back in this ball game, but UCF is just playing with such confidence. Pacheco and Burks have really been the unknown quantity.
UCF letting that clock run.
Yeah, Fulks is not who you want to foul.
Kugel goes all the way to the basket and finishes. 10-point lead again for the Knights. Now quickly, Holloway. That's just happened all too much for the Aggies in this one. Parker will throw it down. The Knights will knock off the Aggies. The final in this one, 86-74. Johnny Dawkins and Bucky McMillan shakes hands. And the Knights will head back to Orlando with a victory.